Good evening to our new streaming overlords, Paramount Plus and Channel 10.
Joe, you always surprise me at the start now.
Yeah, I've set a good precedent now, and I need to keep on doing it every week now. But it's stressful, Trent. I'll tell you that much.
We do pray to the streaming gods, Joe.
Yeah. Trent, you are peaking quite a little bit. Do you mind moving a little bit away from the microphone?
I will move away, Joseph.
Yeah, that's better. Trent, how's your week been? You weren't at Sunday's Perth Glory game where I usually see you.
No, I wasn't. Do I have a reason for not being there? You're
still peaking, Trent. You're still peaking.
Okay.
You must be using the good microphone, I reckon.
What's anyone with battery left?
Oh, you know why? Because my volume's on 100%. That's why. I was like, why are you so loud? It's my fault. Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
Good. Sunday, I worked in the morning. I had a barbecue in the afternoon.
Yeah, the game was at night, Trent.
Yeah, the barbecue was at we're gonna say I got there at 3.
Yeah, the game was at 6. That's 3 hours there.
Yeah. So I was leaving it. So I made the decision already. I looked at my phone. I looked at the weather app. I saw it was raining.
Hold on, Trent. I can already pick this barbecue apart. Who has a barbecue in torrential rain?
It was a barbecue. I have a photo of me at the barbecue. So
was it a veranda? Just show me the photo, Trent.
It was. Okay. It was a. It was
a barbecue when it's raining, Trent.
No, well, it's a get together. This is my
say a get together, not a barbecue.
It's good friends Dean Evans and Reece Patilia. If you can see us.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So we were there. Okay, so this was
all right.
Let's wind it back before the barbecue.
Was there a timestamp on that photo, Trent?
Let me go back, Joe. Let me go back.
I should become a cop.
Sunday, 7:37.
Yeah. All right.
If we can.
Yep. Okay. Sunday, 7:37.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So forgiven.
So anyway, I made a decision early in the day. I saw the weather, I saw the rain, and I said, I'm not going to get wet. I don't want to go.
Trent, I'm disappointed, but first, let's play the intro music.
Imagination and fantasy.
Yeah. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button.
Imagination and fantasy.
There we go.
So much imagination, with so much fantasy and flair. Imagination and flair. Lack a bit of imagination and fantasy. Imagination and fantasy. Yeah. So much imagination, with so much fantasy and flair. Imagination and flair. Lack a bit of imagination and fantasy.
Yeah. That's right. Lots of imagination and fantasy there, spoken by Ned Zelich. We might see him back at Paramount Plus. We don't know. But Trent, you didn't go to the Glory game on Sunday night against, I forget who now, MacArthur. That's our bland MacArthur. I forget about him. It's 2 days ago. But Trent, it was a proper football weather. It was raining. I was freezing. I hated being there. But Trent, that's what I love about it.
It was a tense game.
I was shaking, Trent. I had a pie to warm myself up at halftime.
You had a pie?
Yeah, I hated being there, Trent. I was like, get me home. But Trent, that's what makes football and going to a game so good. You just suffer.
How much was the pie?
Like $6.50. I ate it in 2 bites.
Was it Jester's?
Yeah, it was the Jester's one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. For legal reasons, I'm not going to say it's bad, but yeah, no, it was good.
For legal reasons.
But Trent, there's been huge news today in the A-League. Breaking, some would say. Oh, it is breaking, really.
Massive.
Fox Sports, see you later, guys. I'll flick you and ditch you. I don't know. But yeah, we've broken up with Fox Sports. And our new partner is it like Viacom, like what the big company's called?
So it's So the 10's parent company.
Yeah. They're Americans, Trent. I don't trust Americans. I watch the news and it's all bad stuff happening in America, but welcome, guys.
The thing is, Paramount, have been making movies. If you put in a DVD, or take back DVD. If you put in a
Netflix show or a streaming service.
No, I'm talking further back. So what's before DVD?
Video? What are they? Videos? A cassette?
Because not cassette. The rectangular.
Yeah.
Put it in.
The VCR.
Yeah, I think so. You put in a movie 30 years ago, the Paramount logo is going to show up, Joe. They've been around for a
even
while.
now, Trent, Paramount still make movies. They're still in business.
My point was that a long time ago, if you watch a movie, you see the logo. So, they make movies. Are they going to make the A-League more entertaining, Joe? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, this season has been very entertaining, Trent. But
It has.
to make it I don't know. I love movies. Trent, what's your favorite movie?
I'm not a movie person, Joe.
I'll tell you my favorite movie. Probably Gladiator with Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Directed by, is it Ridley Scott who directs Gladiator? Also, the best movie soundtrack period by Hans Zimmer.
Hans.
Yeah, that's what, like, when I read, I do lots of reading, you know that. I put on the Gladiator soundtrack.
You put on music while you read.
Yeah, I put on the noise cancelling headphones. I'm in a different world. It's like I'm Mel Gibson reading a book. I don't know. That's beside the point. But Paramount Plus.
Yes.
Trent, I have Netflix. I have Amazon. I have. There's one more. KO.
Yes.
That's, I don't know, how much is that?
Joe, this raises the question. Are the big corporations slowly draining our income per month?
Yeah, that's why they're corporations, Trent. But yeah, it raises the question. Paramount, like, the rumours are it'll be $8.99 a month.
Yes.
To me, that's nothing because I'm a mega rich, Trent. You know that. All this podcast money. Whoa.
we're the privileged ones, Joe.
Yeah. But yeah, does that mean I'd say goodbye to KO?
100%. I can't wait to delete everything to do with KO.
No, I actually like KO because I watch AFL, and it has like the other European leagues as well. So I've
been watching a bit of AFL as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we at home deleted Fox because the Foxtel subscription was very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Then we moved to KO. Right, I'm ditching KO, and I will get Paramount. And I believe it's cheaper than KO. KO's, I think, at 15 Australian. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm thinking KO's either 10 or 15 Australian. So slightly cheaper.
Math, Trent. Do the math. 15 take away $8.99. That's $6 you're saving.
Yeah, if KO was 15, exactly. I am very happy though that it's a 50 million a year. Oh no, sorry, 40 million a year.
Yep, times 5 years, that's $200 million, baby.
Yep.
Is that after or before tax? I don't know because I haven't seen the contract, but it's getting taxed somewhere, Trent.
Of course. We heard rumours. The Discord chat was very excited.
It was popping off, Trent.
It really was. Vince Rugari reckons that the A-League has taken out from an investment bank.
Full disclosure, Vince Rugari isn't in the Discord chat.
No, he's not. Full disclosure. $100 to $150 million a loan from an investment bank, on top of the $200 million from 10 and Paramount and whoever. So, yeah, this is a lot of money, and the A-League has never had.
$200 million, Trent. I know what I'd do with that money.
What would you do with it, Joe?
Coke and strippers, baby. I'm joking.
It's good, Joe. So, a lot of money. Now, people are saying, are they going to scrap the salary cap? Is there going to be fundamental changes to the league due to this? I don't know.
You're asking, I'm like, the wrong person there.
The wrong person, Joe, you would say. But I'm very happy that we have funding. I would like a new broadcasting team.
I reckon the A-League buys Mbappe.
They buy him.
And he plays for every club 1 round a week.
It's not a bad idea, Joe.
I reckon we do it.
He's got a lot of Instagram followers.
He's got a lot.
Way more than you.
I'm getting there, Trent.
You're getting there. You're climbing.
Yeah. So that means what? $50 million. So each club is getting, what's 50 divided by 11? I don't know how it works. That's what, $8 million each a year?
How what? 50 divided by 11 is 8.
How many clubs are there in the league?
It's below 5.
Okay, each club's getting $5 million. Take away $1 million. I don't know how much each club is getting. But this means...
okay, you're actually working out per year how much we get. Oh, okay. So it'd be like, if it goes straight to the clubs or something.
Which, isn't happening. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, congratulations on sealing the deal. Channel 10 and Paramount and Viacom. And we hope you bring back Simon Hill and
100%.
Santo Sam and Ed.
Oh, I want the B League.
The B League, the B League was all right, but it's not Santo Sam and Ed.
Joe, maybe they contract us for the B League.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really good with a teleprompter. You'll find out soon. I recorded a new ad read, and for something which should be easy, me reading off screen, it took a few goes, a few too many. But the end product, baby, our sponsors are going to get so many customers.
It's sure something, Joe.
Yeah, we'll get to our sponsors now. Should we?
Great segue, Joe. Great segue,
guys. Thank you, our sponsors, Arrow Sport and Streamgate Live Streaming Australia. We love you. We hope our listeners love you. We hope everyone loves you. Streamgate is one of Australia's first live streaming companies operating since 2008. They focus on virtual and hybrid events broadcasting to unlimited online audiences worldwide by either a secure private stream or publicly on social media. Live streaming allows social online engagement as viewers are able to communicate back to the presenters in real time while social distancing. So should you require a small personal event or business level webcast, please go to streamgate.com.au or find them on Instagram. With the regular football season in full swing, it is never too early to be thinking about the five-a-side or futsal season. And if you ever wanted to play in your own custom-made jersey, then Arrow Sport is the company for you. Have your own design that you want to use? You can have it on your own jersey that will last for the years to come. Simply message their Sydney-based team and they will do what it takes to make your dreams a reality. Even if you don't have your own design, the team have plenty of templates and designs you can use to inspire your creation. Sashes, stripes, hoops, and everything in between. Arrow Sport will help you with everything you need. You can even have your jersey with matching shorts and socks too. Arrow Sport are happy to announce that they have a new deal to celebrate its 1-year anniversary, with custom-made football jerseys including free name and number starting from only $50. Create your own history with Arrow Sport and contact them at arrowsport.com.au or their socials at arrowsportau, or one word, to get your design started. Thank you so much for supporting us, Arrow Sport and Streamgate Live Streaming Australia. Trent, you couldn't hear the ad, but once you listen to it tomorrow or whenever, you will love it. Trust me.
I couldn't hear the ad, Joe. It seemed very long, but I was sitting in silence.
There's two.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, we need to give our sponsors their money's worth, Trent.
No, we do. I was just sitting in silence.
We talked about the new TV deal for the A-League.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Socceroos squad announced as well, Trent.
There was.
Shall we go through it, player by player?
Joe, okay, so do you want to read every player out? Read the whole thing out?
Okay, I'll read it in alphabetical order.
Okay.
Is it in Yeah, it is in alphabetical order. It's a big squad, Trent. Aziz Bayic, Brandon Borello, Martin Boyle, Milos Deganek, Kenneth Dougal, never heard of him, Mitch Duke, Dennis Jeanreau, Apostolos Giano, Curtis Good, Ryan Grant, James Holland. Oh, this name's going to hurt me. Aiden Hrustick.
Yep.
Chris Economides, Jackson Irvine, Fran Karacic, Matthew Leckie, Awa Mabil, Jamie McLaren, Ryan McGowan, Riley McGree, Connor Metcalf, Andrew Redmayne, Nikita Rukavica, Matthew Ryan, Trent Sainsbury, Brad Smith, Harry Suter, Adam Taggart, Lawrence Thomas, Ruan Tonic, and Danny Vukovic. Trent, in 4 words, how do you describe that Socceroos squad for the June qualifiers?
A very interesting squad.
In what way? Expand. Was that even 4 words? I don't know. Continue.
Yeah, a very interesting squad. I think, I don't know. We don't have many good players, Joe. I've come to this conclusion.
Yeah, we're crap.
And I really, I can't see us. Look, I'm happy that A-League players are in. I'm happy, obviously this is going to get cut. I assume this is the extended squad.
Yes.
I'm happy that Riley McGree, Dennis Jeanreau, Curtis Good, our mate Chris Economides. I'm happy for the A-League players to, if you play well in the A-League and you're Australian, you're going to be in the Socceroos.
Since when were we mates with Economides first? Sorry, I just had to pull you up on that. Our mate.
just talking I'm talking, Joe. So I'm happy for Australian players that if you play in the A-League and you play well, you're going to get called up. I like that. I just feel which I think is not a real extreme comment that we don't have many good players.
Yeah, it's really a highlight of Australia in the last 15 years since the 2006 World Cup. But we are versing on a Kuwait. I don't know, like
Nepal, I think.
The expectation is that we win regardless because we're Australia and we're the best country in the world. But being realistic,
best country in the group.
Like we should win. But if we don't, then it's just a game, Trent. Who cares? Realistically.
Now, I don't watch Nikita Rukavica on a weekly basis.
He's killing it in the Israeli league. He has 18 goals this season.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all.
I reckon the Israeli league is level on Australia, probably.
I just have my doubts.
No, he plays in the Europa League. Come on.
Okay.
Give the man the respect he deserves. He scored against Tottenham.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Say it, Trent. Say Nikita Rukavica deserves to be called up to the Socceroos squad.
I won't say it. I will not say it.
Which other strikers are good who are Australian? McLaren.
That's the thing. There's not many.
Yeah, so Nikita deserves to be there.
Okay. Now, one thing I will say about the Asian Champions League, the World Cup qualifiers, when we're in the Asian continent. A lot of games, like I'm thinking of a game, it's away at Honduras, which was, I believe...
That was the playoff to the World Cup?
World Cup or Asian Cup?
I guess Honduras, that was the World Cup.
World Cup. And it was probably the worst field I've ever seen a professional game played at. And I can just picture the Honduras fans spitting on the Socceroos. Like, my point here is I'm
waiting for it.
My point here is when we play away, I'm sure we will win this period. We can't underestimate our Asian opponents because whether be it, we've struggled away from home.
Yeah, because their fields are crap.
Fields are crap, and I'm sure the fans do not like the Socceroos, the opposition fans.
I feel
like we struggle with that culture.
In a third world country, Trent, and these big dogs from Australia came in their fancy tracksuits and all that, I wouldn't like them either.
Oh, exactly. What I'm saying is we need to be mentally strong. Yeah. I think Australians we've tackled with down I'm thinking of now the famous Paul Ocon, like when they lost to, I think it was Uruguay, and like there's so many stories of the Socceroos getting spit on. That was why I made that.
Yeah.
But we need to get better away from home.
Honduras fans or Honduras. They are a lovely people.
Lovely. We need to be better away from home. That was my long-winded point.
My favourite Honduran, Trent, is Wilson Palacios. Did you know that?
He played for Wigan.
And Tottenham as well.
Wigan or Wigan? Wigan.
Wigan.
I'm thinking of Officer Wiggum.
From The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But Trent, one name that does surprise me in this team is Ruan Tonjik. There was whispers that he'd get the call up, but Graham Arnold did come out and say he was the strongest centre back in the A-League.
I hands down agree with him. Tonjik has been really solid.
Baller.
And he's really strong. He's been very good on the ball. He's improved a lot. Obviously, the Mariners team has improved a lot, but I think he's been such a rock for them. I'm very happy for Ruan.
Yep. Congratulations to Ruan. Interesting point I just thought of just then. Danny Vukovic, he obviously left Europe to be with his family. Mm-hmm. He gets back to Australia and they're shipping him off to Dubai again.
We love you, Danny.
Are you speaking for both of us or? Nah, I'm fucking with nah.
Sorry, I just read an email that popped up on my screen. It was very distracting.
Got a damn email. You need to log off. But yeah, that's probably the big news this week. Socceroos, Paramount Plus.
Oh, Joe. So just quickly now, we couldn't work out. I still can't work this out. I don't think I looked further enough. But we don't know how much time these Socceroos missed. But we're assuming it's some part of the finals.
Yeah, who knows? There was an article tonight, actually. Chris Economides could have played his last game for Perth Glory.
Or in Perth. I think that's what the article was.
Or Perth Glory in general, because he's out of contract anyway.
Because they're missing these last 3 games of the season.
He'll miss them, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, on that note, we love the icon. I love the icon, sorry. I'm not going to speak for both of us.
Yeah.
But he's way too good for us. And I never felt attached to him because I always knew he was going. I always knew, Joe, he was going overseas. So obviously fantastic player. probably will be in the starting front three, I'd imagine, for the Socceroos.
I'm going to call it now. If I haven't checked the results, but if Xanthi in the Greek second division, if they win their playoff against, I don't know, I think it was one of the Super League teams in Greece, he will go to Greece.
To Xanthi specifically, or just to Greece? Okay.
No, Xanthi. I'm calling it now. I called him going to Perth Glory.
So is this Tony Popovic's old team?
Yeah, they made the playoffs.
Interesting.
And now they're versing a team from the division above for a spot in the top division. So I reckon if they get promoted, he's off to Greece.
Did Tony Popovich lay the groundwork for this?
100%. Popovich didn't deserve to get fired. It was just, I don't know, Greece being Greece. And being,
now, interestingly, I'm going to bring this up. Joe D'Agostino, a friend of the show. He's
Big
Nick's
ups,
dad.
Joe.
Big up, Joe. We love Joe. We love Nick. We want Nick to play more. He gave us a correction last week that Christian is playing in Croatia.
That's what I told you, Trent. I said he wasn't coming to Melbourne Victory.
And Christian's also in the under 23 squad. Congratulations, Christian, I might add. But
You're saying that very sarcastically, Trent. Give the man some respect.
Joe, there was no sarcasm in that at all. No sarcasm at all. But he's earned himself a move, and I hope it goes well for him. That's all I'll say.
Now, Trent, let's get into some games. There was a game tonight.
I'd love to speak about it.
Was there a game tonight? There was a game tonight.
There was. Wellington 1-2-1.
Oh, no, let me say it. Western Sydney Wanderers won to Wellington Phoenix.
Now,
I saw Hamed scored again. I don't know. Did he celebrate? I don't know.
It was a little. No, he did. He does this one, like a Nelka little. Oh no, it's not Nelka celebrate. It's
not the Albanian eagle, Trent.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
but it's
let's not get into more geopolitical things, which I know 5% of the stuff, and then I talk about it for too long and probably offend some people. I don't want to do that today. But Western Sydney Wanderers, is that finals done for them now? They've lost a few on the trot. They're not playing good football.
Let me read out to you, Joe, the Western Sydney bench. All right. Bernie Abini, James Troisi, Jordan Much, Nikolai Muller, Patrick Ziegler, and Scott McDonald. And I believe a goalkeeper who is Oliver Kalach. Is that Zelko Kalach's
Yes, it's his son.
Oh, I like that. This Western Sydney team, that's the bench. Now, all of those players...
They're good players.
Very, very good players. All right. Now, I'm not saying that in the starting 11 is obviously, on paper, very good. I think this squad has majorly underperformed. I think it's the best squad on paper in the league, in my opinion. So much firepower.
Bang, bang.
And I think Scott Robertson has completely bottled it. And I called this at the start of the year. I said, too many good players. It's not going to work.
Too many egos. It's like Western United at the start of last season before they cleared out a few players.
Yeah.
Like the thug, we always called him. I forgot his name.
Ursum Gullum.
Yeah. I think there's too many good players in the team. They all have egos, Trent, and it's all about them. It could be. That's just pure hearsay. I don't know what it's actually like.
I have the same opinion. You think if you assemble a team of the best players, like we're talking about the league, so the best players, that you will, automatically have a great chance of winning.
Yes.
But obviously you need a strong squad, but you need to find the chemistry and you need to get everyone to gel together. And there's too many people sitting on the bench, and that's making people upset, I think.
It's like the Avengers, Trent. There's the main Avengers, who are the very good players. Mm-hmm. But that's all that Western Sydney Wanderers have. They need all those backup Avengers who no one likes, like Doctor Strange and like Black Widow. I don't know them, but
yeah, I agree.
That's what they need. They need some people that just want to support them behind the scenes and not be the superstar number 10.
I agree, Joe.
That's my opinion.
So Wellington
Phoenix, another W, Trent. I think they could make finals.
I think they could. They're experts at parking the bus. They're very, very good at it. Very, very, very good at it. And they've got some great young players like
Tim Payne, the Wayne Train. I love him.
So Tim Payne is a centre back. He's gone from.
Hold on, no. Who was I thinking about? The Wayne Train. Who's that? Ben Wayne. Ben Wayne. Yep, the Wayne Train.
So you mentioned Tim Payne, but on Tim Payne, he's gone from FIFA career mode legend to a centre back who he blocked a shot at the end and started celebrating, and it was just scenes.
That's the type of work ethic I love to see in a centre-back, Trent. I tell you what.
Now, Renault
just on Ben Wayne, 19 years old.
Mm.
Height, 179 metres. So he'll grow another 2 centimetres as well.
At least.
Yeah. I don't know what they feed him.
Wellington's youngsters, I know last week they had Benjamin Old make his debut.
How old is he, Trent?
Do you want to have a look, Joe?
If you can do it quickly.
Benjamin Old is 18 years old. Pretty old. Not very old. Now, what was I going to say? Really good young squad. Very good at parking the bus.
But Trent, it's not about the team or the tactics. It's about the donut stadium. What's it called? The saucer.
The Ring of Fire. I don't know what the actual stadium's called.
Yeah, it's in New Zealand somewhere. They got like 24,000 people at their first home game in over 400 days. That is
cool.
A lot of people, Trent. I think that's the biggest home crowd of the season, period.
Yeah, no, I think it is. It was
and I think already
cool.
Against Perth, which they play probably next week, they've sold 15,000 tickets already. With these home games, they're going to win them 100%. I think there's no reason why they can't make finals.
For sure. As much as I want Glory to win their last 3 games, I cannot see us beating Wellington at home.
No chance.
Based off that last game, the crowd, obviously they played very well, but the crowd was really, really held them on the line. Now, Renault Piscopo was in a cast or sling after the game, so he injured himself tonight, which is annoying for Wellington fans.
Yes, I just found out as well. René Piscopo, he's a Maltese.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He was playing for the under-23s, though, in Australia.
Oh, he was Maltese in some capacity.
Okay, so he
like Nick D'Agostino.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. But we'll go back in time again, Trent, to the previous game, which was, drum roll please, Brisbane Roar 3-0 Melbourne City. Have they just given up on the regular season, Trent? Have they just gone, stuff it? The Socceroos have taken Jamie McLaren and what's his name? Metcalf. And they've just gone, screw you guys, we're giving up. We're just going to take the Premier's plate and not show up until finals.
Well, this reminds me of when the Glory won the Premier's plate and we played Sydney FC and lost 1-0. I think we lost one game all year. But this happens. It's very hard to back up. You've won.
Do you have momentum, which you want to keep into finals, or do you have a break, you reset, and then last game of the season they'll be like, all right, guys, we'll get the good guys playing again, apart from the Socceroos, who are obviously gone.
It's a double-edged sword. You don't want to push too hard where you peak at the last game of the season, but you don't want to fall off a cliff. So, but it's very hard to keep the momentum going. So it's tough, Joe. It's tough.
If you were the coach, the big man, the strong man, I'm thinking of Patrick Kisnorbo.
The strong man.
If you're in his shoes, which is big, I suppose, what would you tell the team? How would you prepare the team?
What would I tell the team?
Because obviously you're giving out a weakened team. Do you tell them, guys, just have fun out there? Or do you go, we need to win the game, boys?
No, I would not be using the word fun in my address to the players. I would be telling them that, 1, we need to keep the momentum going. 2, if this is a weaker team, try and tell me that you deserve a spot in the starting 11 for the finals. That's what I'll be telling them, Joe.
I feel amped up now.
Yeah, it's good.
I want to go out and play football.
And we don't want to lose this game. All right? That's what I'll be telling them. And
but
I think
they lost 3-0 to Jay O'Shea. Daniel Georgieski gave away a penalty on his debut, playing centre-back, mind you. What's going on there, Trent?
I don't think he's a centre-back at all. So.
I don't think he's ever played there. He looked very uncomfortable.
For sure.
Alex Parsons, though, I like him. Came up from MPL. He wears number 34.
He sort of just popped in.
Tell me a number 34, Trent, that you don't like. Name me one.
I can't name any.
Exactly. No,
he sort of burst onto the scene, though. So
I like him. He signed a contract during the week, a professional contract, mind you. I think this guy's a lot of potential. He's quick. He's got a left foot. Who has a left foot? Not everyone.
These days, not many.
But yeah, Brisbane Rock, congratulations. Their Finals, it's a no one like from one to there's 3 teams set in a finals. It's MacArthur. Oh no, why did I say MacArthur? No, I mean Melbourne City,
Yep.
Central Coast,
Yep.
and Sydney FC.
Essentially, because like Adelaide sitting, hang on, why am I looking at the? Okay, sorry. Adelaide are third, and they've got points 38.
They do have points.
I mean, Mariners are fifth at the moment with a game played 23, 36 points. Well, MacArthur 36 points on sixth. It's very, very, very close, and it's going to come down to the final day, Joe.
It is. I don't think the games will be played at the same time, which all of soccer Twitter wants. They should do that because it'll be awesome.
That'd be so cool.
Maybe Channel 10 can do that with Paramount. But yeah, that was that game. The previous game was you didn't attend this game, Trent. It was Perth Glory 1 MacArthur.
Yes. I did watch the game.
Yeah, but you weren't at the game. There's a difference there.
Okay.
So my things on this game, it was cold. It was raining. I got wet. I didn't want to be there. I hated life. Yeah, that was it.
Bruno Fornaroli, how the hell did he not earn a penalty in the second half?
I've forgotten what you're talking about.
Okay, because I remember it clearly because I was absolutely distraught. There was a challenge in the box. The defender did not win the ball.
Oh, yeah, it was a bit... it went down a little bit easy.
But you can see the clip.
It's a VAR pen. It's not a pen, it's a VAR pen.
But they didn't even review it. I don't think they reviewed it.
Yeah, VAR, I don't know.
And sorry, you said.
MacArthur, Derbyshire, whatever. Yeah, he scored. Boring.
Derbyshire.
I don't have time for MacArthur, Trent. They're just boring.
I was talking about with someone, if the Glory made the finals, if they played MacArthur, would I go watch? This is the conversation I was having. I wouldn't do.
I'd go, but I'd be pissed off.
Yeah, I admit that opinion. I agree with you.
That's what I love about football, especially going to that game where the conditions were just shit to watch.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there, but at the same time, you just love being there in that environment.
Yeah,
I hated it, but you just suffer. It was cold. It was windy.
One must suffer, Joe.
I was wearing 3 layers. That's how cold it was, and a beanie and a scarf.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that game was cold. That's all I remember from it.
Very cold.
But earlier that day, Trent, Melbourne victory 0-1 Adelaide United. Craig Goodwin, good goal from Goodwin.
It was a good goal. I remember this.
A nice 1-2. I love it. I think Adelaide, they could sneak into... that they probably will make finals, in my opinion.
They're third, Joe. They're third.
I think they could go all the way.
Your opinion on Adelaide changes every single episode.
It's my shtick.
I
think if I'm in Adelaide, the lid is off.
Yeah. I mean, when Glory beat Adelaide very recently, am I remembering this correctly? I remember Carl Viet being very angry.
That's in the past.
I'm thinking of Carl Viet. Now,
where did he come from? He's done a good job. I think he deserves. You know what, Trent?
What does he deserve?
Hold on.
It's Joe's Player of the Week.
Yes, it's Joe's Player of the Week, and this week it's not a player, but rather a manager. Carl Viet has Joe's Manager of the Week, because I just think he's underrated and he doesn't get the kudos he deserves. So Carl Viet, congratulations.
Very elegant, Joe. Very elegant.
Thank you, Trent. Thank you.
Can I say something about Melbourne victory?
That crap. Sorry, I cut you off.
Who has Tony Popovich? Who does he want from this team? I'd say he takes Brimiesta.
I reckon the physio. Probably
I have something to say about Tony Popovich's physio, but I won't. So he's going to take Brimiesta. Does he take Stormroo? Probably not.
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought Adama Traore was a good player. He has been very, very average.
No, but think about all the players he kept at Glory. We had just average players, and when Tony came, he just made them superstars.
He kept a lot of donkeys and he made them
which could
good.
be the case. Like Joel Chianese, he changed him into a fucking good player. Look at him now, even.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But yeah, Adama Traore, I think, is still there next season. A lot of the imports will probably go.
Yeah. Maybe Bannerman stays.
Yeah, who knows? The rest can go there all crap. There's not much to say about Victory because we've said it a million times before. They're just don't want to be there.
You're
but
right.
Trent, who cares about that? Yeah. Kudos to Adelaide, Melbourne Victory. It's getting boring saying that you guys are crap. But next season, I'm going to hate you guys because you'll be good again. So just keep that little shred of hope alive. We'll go to the next game. Sydney FC 1-0 Western Sydney Wanderers. Western Sydney Wanderers had an unbeaten run in the Derby since 2018. A crazy stat. Bom Johan had never won a Sydney Derby until Sunday morning, Perth time, May 23rd, 2021.
I thought I was bad with dates, show.
But yeah, Sydney. It was a Sydney performance. You know, it's not good. They just know how to win a game of football because they're that experienced, because they've won how many games in the last 3 years? A lot of them. They know how to get a result.
Yeah, with Sydney, they've just repeated what they've been good at, and they've somewhat struggled sometimes in the year, but they are second. And they've won a lot of games this year. Have they played the best football? Maybe not.
No, they know how to grind out a win.
For sure. And they've still got the quality players. I don't think they are, the best version of this team. Like, I think when they won the season against, won the Premier League, won the A-League against the Glory under Popovic, they were probably the best. They were the incarnation, but they're still doing well.
Yeah, I think this is Sydney's last chance to win something before they go through a transition stage. I think next season will definitely be a transition stage, and I think they could struggle next season just with the aging squad, like Bobo, Lafondra, Jesus. But this game was just, there were two goals that VAR did rule out off. I think appropriately. I think VAR did its job. I think both goals, there were fouls in the build-up, and yeah, fair enough. I think everyone, was like, yeah, I agree. About time it did something good in a big game. Sure. But a major talking point for this game was, why was it played at the Sydney Cricket Ground? It's a cricket ground. It's a cricket ground. It's in the name. It just looked bad. Like, there's a cricket pitch in the middle of the rectangle pitch, which is like concrete. So I don't know, Trent. It just looked bad on TV.
I don't like cricket, Joe, so I wasn't happy.
Fair enough. We're not a cricket podcast, so screw cricket. Nah. But yeah, it just looked weird on TV. I think ground availability did have a hand to play in it, but I think this is the second Sydney Derby played at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Just stop. Just wait another day.
If you can't play on your preferred pitch, go to an NPL pitch and fill it out.
Yeah, go down the road to a rectangle. I don't know. Don't play it at the SCG because it looks crap.
Go to Heidelberg and play it.
Go to what's another city? Go to Surrey Hills.
Sydney Olympic.
Go to the Rocks.
Exactly.
I'm just naming Sydney suburbs I know off the top of my head.
I don't know many. I know a few clubs though. I don't know many.
But yeah, Sydney Cricket Ground, go in the bin, except for cricket games. Yeah, should we talk? Yeah, those are the big games. We can talk about Melbourne City 1, Central Coast Mariners 0.
This is the game that Melbourne City clinched the premiership.
They did. Congratulations, by the way, to Melbourne City and their staff, the physios, the coaching staff, all the behind-the-scenes people who don't get the kudos they deserve. The kit man, the lunch lady,
the dietitian.
Now,
Joe, was this a foul? Was Craig Noon? Did he jump all over? I can't remember who it was. It looked like a foul.
Is this the VAR penalty that it was a penalty and then VAR said no?
Well, I'm even thinking about the goal that Craig Noon scored. I feel like he just...
Trent, I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it.
He just manhandled the defender, and I just feel like it was And then what happened in this VAR decision? I can't remember this far.
Mark Birighitti went up for a corner.
Mm-hmm.
He got fouled.
Yep.
Referee said penalty.
Yep.
And then VAR said no. That's long story short.
Yep.
I kind of looked at it once when I had a few beers, and now it's a bit fuzzy in my memory. So I cannot go into detail, unfortunately.
It's a shame.
Yeah, that's another dagger in the momentum of the Mariners. They haven't been playing well for the last month, maybe 2 months even. They got a result against Newcastle, but they haven't been getting the results against the bigger teams, and this could be a problem.
Yeah, I think the momentum is not on their side, and they really do want it. The last 3 games, or I think they're playing 2 or 3, they really want to pick it up before the finals start, I think.
Were glory to make finals, I would go to Central Coast.
Yeah, I'd love to go.
You could go to the beach. You could see the palm trees.
Source bottles.
Yeah, that's all you can do, really. I don't know. But yeah, Mariners, please make finals and please do good in finals because you deserve it after all the tough trials and tribulations that you have gone through in the last 10 years. I don't know, but please be better. Yes, please do better. Trent, is there anything else you want to talk about before we get onto our Patreons?
No, I think we've discussed a lot, Joe. It's very cold in my house.
Yeah, you're wearing a beanie, a basketball beanie, I believe.
I'm wearing a Golden State beanie.
It is not on topic at all.
I got accused of this being a Eagles beanie by our friend Alessandro Brighetti, and he asked if I had changed allegiances. I said no.
Very
Definitely
good.
not.
Very good. But Trent, what can you say about the Sokkah Podcast Patreon account, which you can support at patreon.com/Sokkah Podcast?
Joe, if you join the patrons, you can join our lovely community. You can join them on Discord. We have many different conversations about A-League, Australian soccer, and just things in general. If you are a member of the Patreon, we can do lovely things with your Patreon money. We buy new microphones.
Trent, you can also get exclusive podcasts.
Exclusive podcasts, Joe.
And you get your name read out on the podcast.
Hit us with it, Joe.
All right, Trent. Edward Watson, Andrew Bendoza, Ben Miro, Neil Simons, Ryan Robinson, Milan Kasari, Andy Tin, John Morris, Harry Russell, Dennis Fernandez, Ben Robson, Natasha Williams, Andrea, David Clark, Fraser Marnham, Glenn Oliviero. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the podcast. We cannot do it without you.
Really can't.
We literally cannot do it without you. Trent, we are approaching 45 minutes. Any last words?
I'm quite tired. I wish every listener a lovely week.
Yep.
And good luck to your A-League teams in the preceding 3 games.
Except for the ones versing Perth Glory, Trent.
Yes, because I would like Perth Glory to win.
Yep. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening till 43 minutes and 12 seconds. Wow, that's a lot of time. Yeah, bye.
Oh, so anyway.